Good morning, students. So today we'll see the equipotential surfaces. So first of all, what is meant by equipotential surface, that we will see through the definition. An equipotential surface is a surface with a constant value of potential at all points on the surface. It means that if the potential on the same surface is taken, so suppose we are taking a surface, and here at this point, if it is VA and here it is VB, then delta VA delta V equal to VB minus VA. This will be equal to 0. That means equipotential is nothing but the surface, the same surface where it has two different points and their potentials are same. So that is known as the equipotential surface. Therefore, the difference, the potential difference becomes 0 there. That is known as a equipotential surfaces. So here are some of the surfaces which we will see. So here in the diagram you can see here there is a positive charge here. So from the positive charge the field lines will be moving outwards. Here I think you have studied in the last chapter. So that is outward, and in the negative charge the field lines will go inwards. So here whatever may be, if it is a single charge, then we can take the concentric spherical surface around the charge as shown in here in the figure A. So here if the radius of the circle, it increases as the lines move away from it, as so from the source charge. So you can see here concentric circles there are. So innermost circle has the less radius. So if it is the innermost circle, then the potential will be high. That is, V is, from the formula we will know that V is inversely proportional to R, right? So therefore, as R is less, potential will be more. If R is more, that means if we take the outermost spherical, as we tend towards the outermost circle, so the radius goes on increasing. You can see from the figure here, it goes on increasing. So as the radius increases, potential decreases. Okay. So similarly for the negative charge also, as you can see in the figure. So if we take the same circle here, so that means it is, if consider, so this is a source charge and surrounding it there is a sphere of influence of that charge. So suppose if we consider 2 points here, at this point on the surface and this point, so the same manner here also consider this as VA and here also VB, then the difference between these two will be 0. That means the potential difference delta V is equal to 0. Why? Because the potentials will be same as the radius is same. Okay, is it clear now? So let us proceed to the next one. So here there are sheets like which are normal to the field lines. Here you can see there are electric field lines passing normally to the surface, horizontal surface, vertical surfaces. Here there are sheets which are kept vertical in the vicinity of the electric field. So at all the surfaces, if you take here at this surface, the potentials will be same. So let us consider this as sheet A, sheet B and sheet C. So wherever you take on the sheet A the potential, it will be same. So this is the equipotential surface. Followed. And lastly, we will see the equipotential surfaces for the dipole. So as I told you, for it may be a negative charge or a positive charge. So in dipole there are two charges. One is negative and the other one is positive, which are at a distance of 2L, right? This you have already studied. So there the field of surrounding this is again concentric around the negative charge, and also the field lines around the positive charge is also concentric. Okay, so here it is in the figure A, and here or you can say it as figure C here for our purpose. Then the next figure D, there are two like charges. It is a diagram for the like charges. You can see here, as they are like charges, they repel each other. So if we take any of the two points on the same circle, the potential difference will be equal to 0. If the potential difference is equal to 0 on the same surface, then that surface is known as the equipotential surface.